Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, we continue our 5.3. Okay, in this topic, it is confidence interval for the mean when the population variance is known. Okay, for the mean here, it means that it is a CI for the true mean, which is mu. Okay, the population variance here refers to your sigma square. Okay, same goes if you have sigma is known or population variance is known. Okay, so this is the formula that we already looked previously. This is Z alpha divided by 2 times sigma. This is from the population. And this is from the sample. N is from the sample. And S bar here also from the sample. Okay, and E here is the margin error. Okay, take note about this notation. The width of the confidence interval depends on the size of the margin error E, and this margin error E, it depends on these three quantities: level of confidence. Okay, when you have a higher level of confidence, so the margin error also increase. It means that when you have 1 minus alpha times 100% increase, so your margin error also will increase. Okay, then second, sample size. As the size of the ramble sample size increase, margin error will decrease. So we can state here, as your N increase, your margin error will decrease. Okay, this is because from the formula here, you can see that N is inversely proportional with the margin error E. Okay, and then number 3, standard deviation of the population, which is this sigma. The more spread there is in the population, the wider the interval will be for a given sample size and level of confidence. Okay, as your sigma for the population increase, okay, your margin error also will increase. Hopefully you can understand these three conditions, okay, which can affect our margin error, and it will also affect the width of our confidence interval, whether it will be narrower or it will be wider. Okay. So we cannot control the population standard deviation, but we can certainly control the level of confidence, and also we can control the value of the sample size N. Okay, now let us find the Z values for the confidence level of 90% and 99%. Let's say for the first one, we have 90%. So the balance will be 10%. We divide by 2. When we divide by 2, so you'll have the 5%. Therefore, we have, this is 5% actually, right? This is 5%, this is 5%, and this is also 5%. Okay, we try for 90% first. So if you refer to our table, let me open the table first. Where's the table? Look at the values from the normal table. Okay, this is your normal table. Okay, hopefully you can see 0.005. Okay, this one. Okay, another one. Okay, this one. 0.0505 and 0.0495. We want to find 0.0500. The area given is 5%. Okay, so we want to find what is the Z value here. The Z value, which is between this area, it is 1.64 plus 1.65, and then divide by 2. Therefore, the Z value for area 0.05 is equals to 1.64 plus 1.65 divided by 2. Then you get 1.645. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So, okay, this one. So we have our Z value here. It is negative plus minus. This is negative 1.645. and this is z equals to positive 1.645. This is for 90%. Okay, so now let us try for 99%. Okay, look at 99%. For 99% CI, so the balance will be 1%, right? So the balance 1%, you need to divide by 2. It means that you'll have only 0. So here 0.01 divided by 2, so you'll have 0.0050. Okay, so you have to bear in mind this is the area or the probability, okay, which you can find what is that value. So if you draw the normal curve, so it will be here because this is your 99%, okay, from here to here, and this is your z 0.0050 negative, and this is positive 0.0050. Now look at the normal table, find the closest value. Yes, the closest value for 0.0050. We have between these two values, so we need to add 2.57 plus 2.58 and then divide by 2. Therefore, you will get 2.575. Okay, so you'll have here negative 2.575 and this is positive 2.575. Okay, clear? Okay, so this is how to find the Z values for the confidence level for 90%, 99%. Okay, hopefully you can set up a table. Okay, this is my suggestion. For your exercise, you can prepare a table. Let's say here, this is your confidence level. You may start from maybe 90%. 90%, and then maybe 92%, then maybe 94, 96, or 95%, it depends. 96%, okay, and then you can also try for 98% and 99%, okay, and then you can find the Z values for this confidence level. For example, just now we already calculate for 90%, right? For 90%, so you may put the values here. It is plus minus 1.645. So this is the values for Z alpha divided by 2. When the balance of the percentage, you divide by 2. And then we also calculate the Z values for 99%. So we have this is the plus minus 2.575. So hopefully you can complete this table and you may use during okay, when you complete this table, you may refer to this table when you are dealing with the question regarding topic confidence interval. Okay, please try.